Weapons are in African territories to put Africans together to murder each other. Westerners supply weapons to Africa so that Africans may harm each other. Any weapons in an African man possession is there for that African man to be used to fight against his fellow man. There is no African man in possession of weapon that can use that weapon to defend his own African territory. Africans have been supplied with weapons to fight against their fellow Africans, but Africans have never been supplied with weapons to fight against the enemies of Africa. The biggest problem we are having, the biggest problem. Even our militaries in Africa have been supplied with weapons to fight against their fellow African country, but they have never been supplied with a weapon to fight against the enemies of Africa. If not today, before UK, you will give and support to the Nigerian army. I think you should give support to if UK want the freedom of Africa. Before they will give support to the Nigerian army to fight against Niger, I think they should give weapons to the Nigerian armies to defend themselves out from the threat. But France and UK is all the same. The same way France want to get in control of Africa, the same way UK is using Africa. United Kingdom is a place whereby they only want to rule Africa like France. That Nigeria that we are seeing today is being demolished and being undeveloped by the same UK. The percentage of oil that was being stolen from Nigeria going to UK is almost 77% of that oil was gone to UK. America. Nigerians never benefit from that oil. That same UK is sitting today trying to give supporting hand to the Nigerian armies and supply them with weapons to fight against their brother. That is the only thing they are good at, to put Africans against each other so that there could be war in Africa, and they sit in their Western medias and started blabbing and calling Africans a name. We have never seen anything like that in their political systems in Europe. In their own political system, they take care of their own political system. They never want Africans to intervene into their own political system. They never want Africans to know how they run their political systems, but they always want to know how Africans run their political system because they get in control of the African political system. The Westerners are in control of the African political system, and that is going to be something that we are going to cut off now. The Westerners have no right to include themselves in an African political system. African political system is an African politics. It's not an Western politics. Westerners should face their politics and solve their problems in Westerns. Since they don't have food, they don't have gas, they don't have oil, they don't have fuel, they don't have gold, whatever they have, they stole from Africa. They have nothing. So they should face their own problems. If you came to France here, they have no light at this moment of time. That's why France is doing everything to make sure that they gain that uranium from Niger again. They are not ready to lose. And France, I make it very clear in my last video that France will never leave Africa alone except we try to go in war with